ọpẹ́ olóore àdáadáa tán ọpẹ́ olóore àdúrérè ẹrẹ lórí ilé mi àti lórí ẹbí mi o bàbá ọ̀rọ̀ mi jọpẹ́ lọ. Good morning or good afternoon, sorry. How you doing? Ṣé dámú nígbìrìkì ẹ̀kẹ́ ìlẹ̀kẹ́. Mo lọ́wọ́ rẹ lórí mi, èmi lọ́wọ́ rẹ lórí iṣẹ́ mi. Bó ṣe ṣe ní. Mo lọ́wọ́ rẹ lórí. Èmi lọ́wọ́ rẹ lórí ilẹ̀ mi. Bó ti ṣe nílé ní kò máa ṣe lọ. Bàbá o, dákun má ṣe bínú lórí rẹ̀ o. Èmi mọ̀ pé wá o. How you doing, guys? Baba o. Yay! Èmi mọ̀ pé wá o. Ọpẹ́ olóore àdáadáa tán o. Ọpẹ́ olóore àdúrérè ẹrẹ lórí ilé mi àti lórí ẹbí mi o. Bàbá o, ọ̀rọ̀ mi jọpẹ́ lọ. Yay! David Olúmèsè. Wọ́n lọ́rọ̀ kò rí ọmọ ti lọ. Tágbà yọ̀ mí o. Wọ́n lọ́rọ̀ kò rí ọmọ ti lọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀gẹ́ kì í ṣalákọ̀rí. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi ló bí wọn ní. Yé! Mi kì í ṣalákọ̀rí. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi ló bí wọn nínú. Yé! Mi kì í lọ pé anointing. Anointing ló gbé mi ró. Ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ anointing. Anointing ló gbé mi ró. Yéé! Bàbá. Èmi máa mọ̀ pé wá. Ijó ẹ̀dá. Come on, let's do it. Don't let them catch you. You are dancing at work. Oh, they go fire you. Èmi máa pẹ́ wá o. Yéé! Ọpẹ́ olóore. Àdáadáa tán o. Ọpẹ́ olóore. Àdúrérè ẹrẹ. Lórí ilé mi àti lórí ẹbí mi o. Yé bàbá o, ọ̀rọ̀ mi dọ̀pẹ́. Olúwa lógo. Yé ẹ̀yin ọmọ ẹ̀mí dà. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ ìjọ mímọ́. Ó yẹ ẹgbẹ́ mi dànù dànù. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ ológo dà. Ambassador fúnra ẹ̀. Ẹgbẹ́ Adọ́nà. Yéyé. Olúwa ọpẹ́ ni fún ọ. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ ìjọ mímọ́ dà. Ẹ tó fi fún. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ ẹ̀mí. Yé. Pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ lókè. Sọ́ndẹ̀rí ó ti já sọ́pẹ́. Fàdékẹ́ ti já sọ́pẹ́. Yé. Ijó ẹ̀dá. Àlùjó ẹ̀dá. Ti já sọ́pẹ́. Bàbá ti sọ ọdẹ rí ó ti já sọ́pẹ́. Gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń bà mí. Yé. Global Actimi rè o. Ó ti sọ ọdẹ rí ó ti já sọ́pẹ́.
Ó ti sọ ọdẹ rí ó ti já sọ́lá. Bàbá ti sọ ọdẹ
rí ó ti já sọ́pẹ́.
Olúborí o.
Ajáborí o jàre. Àlùyé ẹ̀dá. Yé.
Ẹ ṣé Ọlọ́run.
Kò mọ́lẹ̀.
Bàbá ti sọ ọdẹ rí
ó ti já sọ́pẹ́. Bàbá ti sọ ọdẹ rí ó ti já sọ́pẹ́.
Bàbá ti sọ ọdẹ rí ó ti já sọ́wọ́.
Yé. Ọ̀sán yìí ló ń lọ́sàn yìí jẹ́.
Bàbá ti sọ ọdẹ rí ó ti já sọ́wọ́.
Today na today. Bàbá ti sọ ọdẹ rí ó ti já sọ́pẹ́. Gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń bà wá lọ́kàn jẹ́. Gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ pátá tó ń bà wá lọ́kàn jẹ́. Ó ti sọ ọdẹ rí ó ti já sọ́pẹ́. Ó ti sọ ọdẹ rí ó ti já sọ́pẹ́. Ó ti sọ ọdẹ rí ó ti já sọ́lá. Yé! Ọdẹ rí ó ti já sọ́pẹ́.
Ọ̀rọ̀ mi tọ́pẹ́.
Jọ ó jọpẹ́ lọ.
Ọ̀rọ̀ mi tọ́pẹ́.
Bọ́lẹ̀.
Ó jọpẹ́ lọ.
Yé! ọ̀rọ̀ ń tọ́pẹ́ wọ́n pé ó jọ pẹ́ lọ yé ó jọ pẹ́ lọ ó jọ pẹ́ lọ ọ̀rọ̀ mi tọ́pẹ́ ó jọ pẹ́ lọ. So man, which one are they? Who be the person where they call me concept? I know they take. Let's bring it down. We go talk later. You know what I'm saying? All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. God bless you for coming on the show. Thank you very much. I want you guys to go ahead and share the video on your page. Share the video on your page real quick, so that we can get more viewers in by the grace of God. All right, this particular topic we're about to, to dip our finger into is a very sensitive topic, and it's just something that I don't understand it. It's difficult to get. For you to get the understanding of this stuff, you have to be in the spirit. Because sometimes you just look at it, is it possible? Is it not? Is it possible? Is it not? Is it true? Is it false? A lot of people do say, well, not only women are in abusive relationship, that men are in abusive relationship too. Oh, it's just because they just don't want to talk about it. Oh, it's just because they don't talk about it. I said, what do you mean? What exactly do you mean? How do you explain that? For me as a man, it's a little difficult for me to understand. And I'm going to tell you why. The reason why it's difficult for me to be able to comprehend it is because I'm a man myself. And I don't really think a woman can abuse me. Okay, a woman can tell me to kneel down, or probably a woman can tell me to go and put my money inside the account, or a woman will collect my paycheck from me, or a woman will slap me in the house, a woman will punch me, I don't just get it. I can't just understand it. I cannot feel it in my bone. I'm a man. It's going to take a long time for a woman to come to me and say, okay, I'm going to slap you. A woman to tell me, I'm going to do this to you. Or a woman will tell me, I'm going to make you suffer. I won't cook for you. Don't cook for me. Do you think you have to cook for me to eat? No. That's where it's actually so difficult for me. If a woman is saying, I'm not going to pay rent, that's your own palaver. Don't pay rent. I will pay rent. If a woman is telling me, oh, I won't give you sex, don't give me sex. Do you know that's what I live for? I don't live for that. Forget about your stupid sex. So it's actually very difficult for me to be able to understand it. As a man, I'm a real man. Okay? A real man. That I don't really care what the woman can do to me that will make me feel like as if I'm in an abusive relationship. But people say it happens. They say it's true. They say there are so many men. I witnessed one. Actually, I have said it before. I witnessed one before, but this time around, this man that actually is inside the abusive relationship, he's got salt and water in his head. He's got salt and water in his head. But I want men to speak out. I don't want men to keep quiet. I want men to come out and say, this is how my own went. I was in an abusive relationship, this and this and this, and this was what he did. All what he did. To make my life miserable. The man I'm talking about that actually was in an abusive relationship, he called upon me. He said, Pastor Shola, I am living inside an abusive relationship. And I said, how? And he said to me, well, because of this. I said, well, can we go to your house? Your wife is this, your wife is that, and stuff like that. And stuff. And I said, okay, cool. All right, let's go to your house. So we went to the house. When we got there, the woman is actually very tiny little thing like this, he looks like broom. The woman looked like broom. So I couldn't understand. The man is hefty, very heavy like myself. And the woman is just like leg stamina, like as if to say she's about to break. All right. So I said, okay, let's go there. Are we going to go there? I want to go and see what kind of abuse you're actually going through inside of this relationship. So I entered the place. The woman started kneeling down. Hey, sir, how are you, sir? I thank God for your life, sir. We're watching you online, sir. We thank God for your life, sir. I said, so many times abuse, Lily. Only abuse. She's actually very, very quiet, very easygoing. I said, this man must be lying. Not on this woman. This woman very nice. Oh, God bless you, sir. And I said, This woman cannot abuse somebody. Very, very nice woman. Look at her, very pretty face, pretty everything. It's very pretty. So I was looking, and then I entered the place, boom. And then the next thing, the woman look and say, hello, Bobby, what pastor now? I was shocked. I said, he wrote you. And the man said, yes, ma'am. And he ran into the kitchen to go and get water. And as he was coming back, the woman said, Daddy Funke, Uri Darumi. Say, look up to a pastor. Is this the kind of cup you will have to use to bring water for pastor? Hey, get out of here, Joe. If you go away, hey, get out of here, Joe. He look up, and the man quickly went there and he went and put it on a tray. He actually covered it and he brought it and then said, hey, for pastor, Jerry. And then the woman, do you want to eat anything, sir? Is anything? I said, anything that can eat. I said, hello, I was shocked. I said, Ironio. And the man went and then came back and said, he said, hello, Ramala, for Pastor Jerry. I'm not eating amala. The amala is not going to go. Oh, amala, and I said, Mama, come here. Kilo say is this your husband or is your slave? Because you brought him from Nigeria doesn't mean you run he running like a slave. Hey, Pastor, I have to slap Remas in Ori. This man. It is the way you treat the man. He said, sometimes I will tell him to go and kneel down, it's okay. Kneel down, it's okay. What has he done? What is, I said, bro, come here, sit down. Oh, no. He's not sitting down with one bomb on one side. Joko interim. Why are you sitting interim? Sit comfortably. He said, oh, no, sir, I cannot do that. Pastor, oh, le na umai. Oh, le be umai, so can go spin around, go juice sale. Oh, le be umai, go kasimeji. Pastor, you are the one saying this. This woman, I say, get out of here. This woman, this one that I will pick this one up, I will spin her like anything and throw her outside. After we were talking, I said, Mama, there's a curse on your head, though. I'm not going to lie, there's a curse on your head. This is the way you treat, and this man is the father of your children. This is the father of your children. He said, yeah. So what exactly is the problem? He said, Pastor, I brought him from Nigeria. If you leave a man alone, he will go and commit adultery. This man, he won't be that. I said, oh no, you have taken his man who wrote banana lower. How many times you guys make love in this? I said, make love. I dictate. The woman was saying that. I dictate. He said, I dictate how many times or when. What be here that I look at the man was shaking, he was very shaking behind me. I was like, Then I said to the woman, I said, there's a curse on your head, oh. You don't treat your white husband like this. What exactly has he done? Does he have kids outside? He said, no. Is he abusive? He said, won't be that. I said, does he go to church with you? The man said, I'm the only one that go to church. She doesn't go. She's always working. I take the children to. I said, shut up. Are you a man? Are you a real man? This one is doing gra. Get out of here, Joe. I said, madam, there's a curse on your head, though. You can't treat your husband this way now. This is a real man here. Does he work? He said, yeah. Is he lazy? No. Does he wash the dishes? He said, yes. Does he sweep the floor? Yes. And what is that? Why are you treating him like that? When I finished, it took me over 6 hours to be in the house. 6 hours. 6 hours I was annoyed. I was so annoyed. I was putting myself in the shoe of that man. I'm telling you, the police will come and arrest me when I finish with the woman. I'm not lying. But I was able to slap sense into her head. I said, madam, you don't treat a man this way. It doesn't matter. And the man is not lazy. The man is hardworking. But boy, she says security. Lale. Security, lale. Security, lesson. Understand? And he's bringing money home to pay bills in this house. Okay? And he will come home and sweep the floor and clean the house and still cook in this house. You are sending him to go and get water for me. I didn't touch the water. I said, if I touch that water, there will be a curse on my head too. Ọkùnrin tó sun rárá fọkùnrin ẹgbẹ́ akọ́ṣẹ́ níṣẹ́ náà. Ọkùnrin tó sun rárá fọkùnrin ẹgbẹ́ akọ́ṣẹ́ ló ṣe. I'm telling you. And then I walked away from that house after I was done. The man is now calling me, calls me so many times to thank me. I told the woman, I said, your children will eat out of it. Your children will suffer the crime they didn't commit. You don't understand. Why are you treating the man like this? Because you brought him from Nigeria? You went and bought a husband from Nigeria to come and imprison him here? If I should hear it again, there will be fire on the mountain. I will not just report you to the police. You will see what I will do. The woman started kneeling down. Hey, this is my friends are telling me you don't give a man that kind of stuff. He will come and become kinika. He will come and be. I said, what is that? Respect this man. Call him your darling. Call him your sweetheart. Give him opportunity to be a man. Why do you take his penis away? All right? Give him back his power. Let him occupy the position of authority. Let him be the one to lead and direct the house. All right? Because you have been here before doesn't mean that he's a dummy. All right? But you see, you are just so lucky. You are very lucky, mama. Oh no, you are very lucky. If I am that man, I will pack my load and walk away. You won't see me again. Maybe I go to work. Do I have to come to your house? Come and take your green card, your stupid green card. Come and take it. Come and take it. My software, don't be here. Come and take green card from me. I will show evidence to the police. They will lock you up in jail that you are abusive. I will walk away free of charge. And that man is a dummy. He's a dummy. He's just a dummy. If it's not a dummy, if he's like me, who be a liar, I'm telling you, I'll be gone. I'll be gone. You will think I've gone to office, I've gone to work. I won't come back. You will stay by yourself. I won't pay child support. You think I'm joking? I won't work again. I'll be living inside shelter. Just because of you. I will live inside shelter. I will go back to Nigeria. I will go to Afghanistan. But not Somalia. I will go to Somalia. I go and write a letter to you. I will say, I'm writing a letter from Somalia. How are my children doing? You will hear it. You will hear it. I'm not kidding. There's so many dangerous women out there. So I begin to think like that maybe it's a lie, maybe it's not. Maybe it's only one man. Maybe it's only one man. Maybe they're not many. Maybe they're just lying. Maybe it's just a false information. And I'm still wondering how. How can a man be in an abusive relationship? And people said to me, say, Pastor Kai, you don't understand. There's so many of us that are in abusive relationship. The problem is that we just don't talk. We cannot talk. If we talk, people will think we are not men. We have to continue to endure. Until later, I heard the story of another man. This man got married. Actually, he did a bad thing anyway. He got married to one Akata woman like that. For paper. For paper. Got married to Akata woman for paper. Okay? And then the Akata will take the paycheck from him. The man don't sleep in the bedroom. He sleep in the living room. Understand? Because it's a contract marriage. And that Akata said to him, I will make you pay. Your generation will pay for what you Nigerians have done to all the Akata community. He said, yeah, I am not the one that offended your family. All me I want is just my green card. I have paid you 10,000 already. The Akata said, you don't know nothing. You don't know anything yet. The brother was in the Akata house. He will sleep on the couch. He will go to work. Akata will collect the money from him. Akata will make him just go and cook and run errands. Akata will make him suffer. All kinds of stuff. One day the guy said the letter of the green card came. Enter into the hands of Akata. Akata said, you see, they have approved your whatever. But you won't get this green card. You will continue to suffer. He started doing all kinds of stuff. So the man called me. When he called me and then he said to me, he said, I paid. I said, you paid? He said, yes. Were you supposed to be paying? Are you supposed to do this? But I've done it, Pastor. I have done this thing, Pastor, and this thing. I said, what do you want me to do? He said, I want you to come and talk to her. I said, I can't. You guys are not legally married. I can't be coming there to come and settle quarrel between you and your contract wife. No, you won't see Pastor Shola there. You put your neck inside of it. Now you are suffering for the crime of all Nigerians. All right? The crime all Nigerians that they committed. You are the one suffering for it now. Some few months ago, I heard that the man actually took the green card and ran away. He took green card, he disappeared. He's gone. I know one other brother. The wife will say to him, oh my God, the wife will sit on his neck until the brother I need to travel. I need to buy a shabio. I need to buy shoe. I need to buy geleo. They will continue to enter into one base, another base. Every day in their life. The woman will sit on his neck. The man cannot breathe. The man can't go anywhere until he will pay for a shebi. I'm telling you, he won't have peace. When they go to church, it's always wahala. Inside car, he's nagging. Outside the car, he's nagging. Inside the house, he's nagging. He will nag the brother to death. No more sexual relationship in that house. The brother got fed up. He said, what can I do? And the brother happens to be a deacon in church. He could not talk. He will have to just continue to hold it. He will go to church and say, glory be to God in the highest, amen. When he gets home, he will go and face the music at home. He cannot share with anybody because he's the one encouraging the people in church. So he is suffering and smiling also because the wife is a wicked soul. I'm telling you, you see, I believe it that it is possible for a man to have offended you. It's possible for a man to have done something bad like 3-4 years ago. Come on, what about forgiveness? Now I told the man, I said, listen, it is possible for you to have offended your wife like 3-4 years ago, and now you are suffering for the crime that you committed 4 years ago that you refused to say, I'm sorry. Even though you said, I'm sorry, the woman didn't forgive you yet. And that is still the sin you are suffering of. See now, I say go and learn to go to the bedroom. Enter into the bedroom, look at the face of your wife, say, my dear, everything I've done to you, I'm really sorry. I need you to forgive me. And I promise you that it will not prostrate. Go dobale sori ile. Ma dobale sori bed. Don't prostrate on the bed. Go and dobale on the ground. Tell your wife, I'm sorry. Forgive all my iniquity and my sin. I have begged God to forgive me, but you too forgive me. It will never happen again. Alright? So when you prostrate to her in the bedroom, you will see that she will be the one to kneel to you outside. Outside, everything will become normal. Everything will become perfect. Now she will not begin to do what she's supposed to do. But as because a lot of men, they have so much ego, you will say, you want to become God? And then you will know that the women will now show you pepper. They will show you the pepper they are made of. For real. You don't understand. Now, and then you don't know the society that we live. The society we live in, all right, favors the women. If they should cry, we will attack you. If women if they should cry, we will attack you. If they shout, we will attack you. We will not forgive you as a man. So you should understand that the situation of a man is complicated. A woman is being perceived as a kind of a weaker vessel, so we always want to pity them. And so in the part of we pitying women, we are going to knock your head as a man. We don't care about you. We don't care about you. We don't care. And it's not going to be you that will borrow yourself brain. Number one is for you not to hurry up into marriage. Always find the right woman that will understand you, that will respect you, a woman you can be naked with. That's the woman you should marry. Marry the mind of God for your life. Always find it out. And actually, the very first thing is not that. The very first thing is for you as a man to love God. You don't understand. It's for you as a man to first of all love God. The moment God is in love with you, he will be the one to bring the woman to you for you to marry the mind of God. When you now marry the mind of God, who you can become transparent with, a woman you don't have to form for, a woman you don't have to pretend to please, a woman you don't have to lie to, a woman you don't pretend that you are forming to, a woman you can open up and say, Bimo se kerere, Bimo se wuwore, ibiti mo ware, ibiti mi osire. Now that kind of a woman will be a woman you can prostrate to. That's the kind of woman that you can apologize to, a woman that will understand you. So when you marry such a woman, that woman will know you in and out. You will know her in and out. And then your whole story will be inside of your home. That by the time any situation will happen, you guys will be able to talk about it. You'll be able to open up to one another and say, "Look, this is what you've done. This is what I don't like about you. This is what I like about you." And so you will find out that abuse will not come up in that relationship. Let me tell you something. So many of our men want to face a call. A lot of our men, they have actually done crazy stuff. Some of our men have actually committed adultery before. Your wife caught you cheating. It is not easy for women to forgive a cheat. When you have cheated before, you will be suffering in silence because your wife won't tell your parents. Your wife won't tell your pastor. Your wife won't tell your friends. It is just going to be between you and her. But she will start reacting. Oh, you don't get it. Oh, mama, she will react a little bit here, a little bit over there. She will look at you and just carry her face. She will be acting. She will act here and there and all kinds of stuff. And listen to me. It is going to be the kind of mess that you mess inside the masquerade that nobody will hear it but you. So you will be the one suffering inside that eku. Because you cannot report her now. You can't report her to her parent. You can't report to your own parent because we come to limelight. We come to limelight. So many women are there. They are just there. You see, the issue with men is this. If a woman commit adultery, if a woman commit fornication, everybody will know. The man will say, "Oh yeah, get out of here. I don't want you again. You get out in my life." You will go and report the woman to the society. The church will know. The parents will know. Omo buruku tebi. Omo ti lo sagbere. Omo osi. The omo te eko. Omo ti lo sagbere. We will tell everybody. We put it on Facebook. He say, "I have divorced my wife. She committed adultery." We put the picture there. The picture of her and her boyfriend. We put it there. We caught her red-handed. Oh, sagbere. But when it's a woman, and you are the one that has committed adultery, she will close it up. Are you about our marriage? About that clinical? And then she will be there. But you will believe that, okay, she has forgiven you. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. Think about it yourself. Will you have forgiven her? If you are the one who caught her inside the act, will you have forgiven her? Now she's forgiving you, and you think it's a small thing. And you say, "Everybody, have I not apologized? Let me apologize. 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 The woman is going through a lot. She will show you, Pepe. I'm telling you. So that's why when you have committed atrocity, always remember it will come and bite you. It will bite you. I'm not kidding. It will bite you. Mase, only woman go. If you have done it, you will suffer for it. Anyhow you like it. It takes a woman time to forgive. I am telling you, they can take nonsense. Women can take all kinds of nonsense. They can take your nonsense. You can come and tell them how you slept with a girlfriend and they have caught you. They will cry and cry and cry and cry. And they will cry and cry and cry. And then they will say, hey, I'm forgiving you. The pastor will say, forgive. The pastor will say, don't forget it. But the man say, you know, Ode Bolugbo Mumara, Ode Baresa, Aresa Beje, Ode Borangun Liaga, Iye Fikpanu, Iwo na tiere, Fikpanu. And then the woman will cry and cry and cry and cry. And then at the end of the day, she will say, I forgive you. I go forgive you. Where do I want to go? You are the father of my children. I love you. I love her. I love Kiniko. You will not be crying. And then when she finish crying, you will now be going gallivanting all around the place. Now your secret is covered. And you believe that that's the end of it. It is not the end, though. It is only the beginning. It's only the beginning. It's just the beginning. Oh yeah, because Arokan lo make one soon dawa. The woman may not be able to trust you for a long time. Every time you pick your bag and you say you are going out, she will remember. Oh my God. Anytime she calls you and you didn't pick up the phone, she will remember. Anytime you call you, she call you and you are answering and you are using your nose to talk, she will remember. And she will be suspecting you. She always want to be around your phone. She want to see who you are talking to, what you are saying, all kinds of stuff. And let me tell you something. She will be reacting. She will continue to react. It takes so long. It takes a long time. Even men can't forgive. Men forget us. You know, it's only that we always want to actually justify ourselves with whatever. We can't forgive women. If we have committed a crime, we say, are you not supposed to forgive me? It's not like that. If you are the one on the other side of this, will you have forgiven her? You won't. You will send her out. You will expose her. Your friends will know. The church members will know. Everybody will know. But that doesn't mean that men are not in abusive relationship. There are some men, they have not committed any crime. It is just because the woman is actually playing with the wrong set of people. And they are talking about men. You have to control her. I mean, you have to control them. You can't just leave a man alone. Men are very terrible. Let me take you to a place. One come and talk and remote control you. You will be remoting him. He will stay around the house. He will not go so far. He can't go and do education. He will just, and then so many women, they have engaged in this. And they have made the man to suffer in their lives. The good men that have no intention of actually going outside to commit adultery. Good men that have no intention of becoming abusive. Good men that are just trying to become good in their life, planning their lives. But these men, these women will just go because of their bad, stupid friends. The crazy friends that they have. And those friends are church friends. I'm telling you, those friends, they are church friends. I'm just telling you, there are some crazy, stupid idiots in church. They only cover up to come to church. But they are babalawo siniwo. They know everywhere they can go. Those friends are crazy friends. They are aristo friends. But if you are the kind of oloju kokoro ọkùnrin, if you don't balo koso àwọn mama temi sọ fún ẹ, àwọn mama eléyìí wọ́n máa ń jẹgun jẹran ni. Mi ò fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ jù. I don't want to talk too much. Àwọn mama temi sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa wọn. Àwọn mama eléyìí adórí wọn korodo ni. Wọ́n á fi òróró pa. Àwọn máa dán kòlàkòlà. Wọ́n máa ranjú mọ́ ẹ. Wọ́n ranjú mọ́ ẹ. Ìwọ náà máa ranjú mọ́ wọn padà. Pé ya olórí dídá wò leléyìí. Inú orí yẹn ni wọ́n sín gbẹ́rẹ́ yẹn sí. Tó bá ti ń wo orí wọn báyìí wọ́n á máa fall in love. Wọ́n á fall in love dákú. I'm telling you. You see, those are the friends. And they will take you and say, let's go and tie him down. And they tie the man down. And the man will just be suffering. You will rotating on one same spot. Just as you are rotating on the same spot. They will ruin the life of that man. They will control him to death. You will see him, he'll go to work and come back home. He will have no other life but just to go to work and come back home and stay there. They will beat him up. He will wash dishes. He will wash their underwear. He will do all manners of things when they are busy going all around to parties. He will babysit. He will clean the house. He will do all manners of things, and they will be going to parties everywhere. He will be the one to go and drop them off at the party. He will be the one to come and pick them up, so that people will see him dropping them up. They say, it is the husband that brought her. The husband is connected with her life. It's a lie. Remote control. They have remote the guy. And that's it. Owó pálábẹ́ àṣegi lọ́jọ́ kan, oògùn yẹn á parẹ́ lójú ọkọ ẹ̀, ó máa dìde ni, àdá ló máa fi bẹ́ orí ẹ̀ dànù, ó máa fi àdá gé orí ẹ̀ kó ń bẹ ní oníranù òsì. You know, these are the things they do. These are the things that women do. They put men inside bondage. And then when they say men are suffering, I want to ask them questions. Why can't you come out? Come out and let us know. Share your story with the people. Share your story with the world. That doesn't change who you are. It doesn't change you from being a man. A man can cry. A man can cry. Let me tell you, a man can be emotional. It doesn't matter. But this thing is this. It's going to deliver you. You have to come out and speak the truth. If you are in an abusive relationship, if you have been, actually you have understand? Ojuko koro ti gbe ewo ni to ye ko gbe ewo. Ori mami to pon yo. Oyan to point to se krakakaka. Ojuko koro gbe ewo be. Ori bakasi to bi gbangba. O mo po wo ni won fi maintain e. Erin e pa mi. O wa lo wo nu be. Iwo no so gbe I'm a man. What did the man buy? What be a buy? What be a jabodan? I'm telling you, but what do you do for a buy? Say, you have a wallet. One walk can be good a berry. Who will be good a berry? I'm telling you. And that's it. Oh, I hear it. It is time for you to come out. Oh, you have a story. Come and tell us your story. Come and tell us what you've seen. Okay? What you have seen. Your experience in life. Come and tell it to us so that people will know, and then they will be careful of some certain things. You have gone there. You have gone in, you have come out. Okay? And then come here. Stop. Go and throw your pride away as a man. Come and open up. Let people know what you've been through in life. Let people know what you've been through in life. I'm telling you. So when you open up, women too will understand that you men too are in abusive relationship. But to me, I forward follow you know. Come on, man. I forward follow you nínú ìyà táwọn ọkùnrin jẹ. Ojú kòkòrò ni òjì agbádùn. Pastor, men understand strength and don't like to be associated with weakness. Let them come out. They are suffering in silence. Weakness or strength or whatever don't matter. Come out and speak. For real. They come out and speak. Come out. Tóbìnrin kò bá fògùn dè mí mọ́lẹ̀. Àfi tó bẹ́ jẹ́ pé ògùn yẹn ṣiṣẹ́ lókù tó sọ pé Shola sit down there. Mo wá jókòó síbẹ̀. Ó ní Shola stand up. Mo wá dìde. Mo wá question ara mi pé Shola kí ló dé tó dìde? Ṣé wọ́n remote control ẹni tó ní Shola sit down. Tí mo tún jókòó, mo tún question ara mi pé Shola kí ló dé tó jókòó? Ṣé wọ́n remote ẹni tí mo ní ó dà pé wọ́n remote mi? Ó ní Shola ó yá lọ fabọ́. Mo tún lọ fabọ́. Ijó tí mo bá bọ́nú ẹ̀. Ojo tí mo bá bọ́nú remote control ọlọ́ọ̀bá ń gbọ́ èmi gangan máa die control ẹni yẹn. Máa kill control ẹni. Máa bẹ orí ẹ̀ sínú àwọ̀. Tí n bá béèrè question lọ́wọ́ ara mi pé Shola kí ló dé tó ṣe léyìí? Shola kí ló ṣe sórí ẹwà òkè? Kí ló dé tó ń gbọ́n? Kí ló dé tó ń answer question tí ò yẹ kó answer? Wọ́n ti get mi nìyẹn. Ojú ẹ̀ wọ́n get. But if that didn't happen to me, as like I'm still with this my brain, understand? A woman can abuse me. It is impossible. It can never happen. A woman can abuse me. For what reason? From where is that going to start? Unless there is a remote control somewhere. If there is no remote control anywhere, understand? Me, the lion. I'm sitting in my house and a woman is not controlling me. It doesn't happen. A woman is not abusing. No, it's not. It's never going to happen. Unless you go and use another power, Timoti degbe. Timo demorate. Now finally, only one man remote me. You can be remoting me. Say go here, go there, go do am. But don't you remote control about it? Timba Laurenti. Timba Laurenti pe mo wà lọ́ndà remote control kan fọ́dún mẹ́rin. Mo wá kó onu remote control pẹ́rẹ́. Wọ́n wá sọ fún mi pé wọ́n lo remote mi. Ah! Ìyá dé ogún dé ò lè gbé bọ́dẹ. Má gbé Bible mi sẹ́gbẹ́ tún ni. Má gbé Bible ma ní Jesus, please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jesus. I mean, Pastor Jesus, mo love you now. But ejo se mo lè gbé Bible mi sẹ́gbẹ́ mi. Jesus kan ní kí n gbé síbẹ̀. Ẹni gbé Bible síbẹ̀ lọ mú àdá. Àdá ni kó lọ mú. Àdá gidi. Because in my shoot yẹn ni mo ó lè tattoo. Ó lè tattoo. Àdá ni máa lọ yọ. Máa yọ àdá máa wá sá wẹ́lẹ́wẹ́lẹ́. Ìwọ remote control èmi. O remote control Pastor Shola. O kú nìyẹn. Tí n bá lọ wake up. Tí remote control bá lọ fail. Ẹ̀rí ẹ̀ pa mi. Àfi kó má fail lókù. Àfi kó ló máa renew ẹ̀. Kó ló máa renew remote control yẹn. Kó máa renew ẹ̀ every year. Kó máa pẹ̀ràn sí. Máa pẹ̀ràn sí remote control ẹ̀ máa dún bú adìyẹ sí. Káwọn babaláwo máa gbowó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ continuously ni o. Because tí ó bá lọ dójó kan tí mo bá lọ find out pé mo ti wake up kúrò nínú remote control. Tí n bá lọ wá, tí memory mi bá lọ come up. Tí mo mọ̀ pé mo ti fọ́ pátá. Tí memory mi lọ come up. Tí mo mọ̀ pé mo ti sọ oúnjẹ. Ah! Ẹ̀rí ẹ̀ pa mí nìyẹn. Ẹ̀rí ẹ̀ pa mí nìyẹn. So, the issue is this, ladies and gentlemen. I think the best thing is for men to wake up and then to come out and speak. Let us speak about the abuse. Let's speak about the abuse. Let's talk about what we are seeing in relationship. Some people are not under remote control. Their wives are just kind of like naturally crazy. There are some women that are just naturally crazy. You know what I'm saying? They're just naturally crazy. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about what you've seen, your experience in your relationship. You know what I'm saying? What are you still experiencing? How can we help you? Have you gone for counseling yet or not? These are the things. We have been treating the issue about women for a long time. There are so many men out there that are abusive. They don't respect their wives. They don't respect nobody. And others, they don't want to go for counseling. They just want to enslave women. That's not what is right. But now that we have already listened to people that men too are in abusive relationship, that a lot of them are in abusive relationship. I really don't believe that a lot of them are in an abusive relationship, but people say a lot of them are there. And how? Just can't understand. But I've seen very few people who have shared their own lives with me. Understand? And that's just very few. Maybe like 2% of men, maybe 3% of men. But people say, no, Pastor Shola, you're wrong. Almost about 50-60% are in abusive relationship. I just don't get it. It's difficult for me to understand it. All right? So I think the best thing is for us to hear from men. And that is why I want to start a program. If you are out there and you're a man and you have a story to tell us, I'm going to bring you on my show through the telephone. If you don't want your face to appear on the show, we're going to bring you on the telephone, and then we interview you, share your story with the people. If you don't want people to hear your voice as in like clearly, there's a way we can twist it that nobody will recognize your voice also. Okay? And if you want to share it with us, do so that we can actually share it with the people, because this is the time for us. This is the time for us to fight against abuse. Okay? Abusive relationship. Both ways. Not just on the side of the women alone, but on the side of the men at the same time. All right? So we need to look into it. We have to. That's what is godly. When we're looking for godly thing to do is to fight against abuse in relationship. Either the men are being affected or the woman is being affected. It's actually going to go both ways. Even though there's so many women, not that many men. But even if it's 20% of men, even if it's 2% of men, that's just a foundation. That's a proof. That's a ground that men are still in abusive relationship. There might not be many, but there is abuse in relationship affecting men. We need to talk about it. we need to just talk about it. Forget about jokes, all right? Forget about jokes. There are so many women out there that are very aggressive, they're very mean, they don't take no nonsense, and they are ready to actually enslave their husbands and put them under. Many women, all right? And there are so many sweet women out there who are going through abuse in relationship in the hands of crazy men. Crazy men. In the hands of crazy men. I just believe that we need to just speak out so that we can be able to educate people, counsel people by the grace of God. I am going to be coming into Nigeria in the month of August. I'm going to London in the month of July and in October and all of that. So you guys get ready. The Nigeria, my crew in Nigeria, they are putting a lot together right now. They had a meeting 2 days ago. I think it was 2 days ago or yesterday. They had the meeting, and I'm telling you, the meeting actually was successful. They are putting all things together to be able to make the event a solid event by the grace of God. You understand one thing. If your family is not at peace, there's nothing you can do in church. Church service is going to be fake. The moment you are not having a good time at home, it's going to affect your service in the house of God. I'm not lying to you. Okay? I'm not lying. And for people that are single also, this is the time you're supposed to be afraid. You should be afraid. You don't want to connect to the wrong person. You don't want to marry the wrong person. This is the time for you to pray. This is time for you to engage prayer. Pray without ceasing. You have to pray every day, every time, every minute, for the Spirit of God to continue to lead you. This is not the time for you to just be roaming about the street and doing fashion alone. All you do is lipstick. That's not the only thing you should do. You have to be spiritual. You have to connect with God. You have to connect with the Holy Ghost. This is the time for you to lay a good foundation for marriage, for a relationship. As a lady, it's time for you to run away from sex. This is the time. As a man, stop looking for somebody to have sex with. This is time for you to lay a good foundation, because this is going to bite you later in the future. You're going to later say, oh, I'm in an abusive relationship, but you lay the foundation yourself. So coming into Nigeria, going into London, I got 6 different places in London I'm going, by the grace of God. I got 46 places in Nigeria that I'm going. I'm not going to be able to go to all the 46 at the same time. I may not be able to do it at once, but I'm going to go gradually. All right. I got lot of places to go in America also. All right. People are inviting me all over the place in Canada, I'm in Australia, in Amsterdam. All right. All of these places I'm going to be coming. So all we're bringing is just the raw message. This is not the time we rub the truth on the head or probably hiding something. Let us expose it. Let men come out. Let them talk about abuse in relationship. Let women come out. I love women. They come out all the time. They don't lie to themselves. Let them come out and talk about abuse in relationship. Let us lay a foundation for the young ones that are coming into relationship, so they won't enter into a wrong relationship and they won't end up in abusive relationship. Let me tell you something. There are still godly relationships. If you want yours to be one of them, it can happen. If you want your husband to love you to death, it can happen. You want your husband to respect you, it can happen. It's all about the foundation. It's all about the foundation. You need to lay a good foundation and build upon that foundation. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do by the grace of God. All right? So that's it. That's it. I'm not going to be able to take questions today because I'm actually having just only one telephone. Can't take calls right now. But I believe that the Lord God Almighty has blessed you in one way or the other. Forget about the jokes. Just think about the message. Think about the message. As a man, as a woman out there, none of us deserve to be in an abusive relationship. No, none of us. You're not supposed to be there. And some people will say, how is he in an abusive relationship? All right? Sometimes it's not physical. Sometimes it might be emotional. All right? It might be emotional. Okay? You can abuse people different ways. Not until you punch the person or you slap the person or whatever. It might be different ways. So when people come in to share how they feel, you will understand why they say they are in an abusive relationship. You will understand why. Don't you know? Normally, I was looking at the physical strength. I said, like, who can actually do that with me? Because I have the strength. I can fight. I can do whatever. But people can actually be in abusive relationship. It can be actually emotional abuse. Yeah, thank you very much. But be verbal abuse. Okay, it's different kind of abuses. Abuse in life that people can be in. So it's not just only going to be like, okay, somebody's actually just slapping you, physically abusive towards you, whatever. It might be emotional. It might be verbal abuse. Somebody who just talking to you anyhow. And that's what a lot of men are going through. A lot of men are going through verbal abuse. That the woman will just talk to you anyhow, disrespect you in the public, ask you, is that the kind of life that your mates are living? You see, when you talk about, is that the kind of life your mates are living, you just destroyed that guy. You just destroyed the guy. So a woman came to me one time and said, Pastor Shola, my husband is no longer sexually active. And I said, oh, why? So I called the man and said, why? And the man said to me, Pastor, this woman will kill me during the day. She will say all manners of things. Hey, Pastor, Mr. T go le ṣiṣẹ́ lóru. Banana ti kú dànù. Banana ti kú sà. Kò lè ṣiṣẹ́ lóru. So how will banana work when you have already destroyed me during the day? That's verbal abuse. It happens. There are men too, they will verbally abuse their wives. It might be emotional abuse. Might be different kind. There was one day one man was telling me, I don't cheat. And the woman is saying, you are a cheat. You cheat on me. I say, how? So tell me, have you seen me with a woman? No. But you chat with them on Facebook. Yeah, I do. Is that cheating? Yes. That's cheating. That's cheating right there. That is cheating. If you don't know, you are chatting with another person's wife on Facebook, or you are chatting with another girl on Facebook, that's cheating. That's cyber cheating. That's emotional cheating. How will you feel if your wife is chatting with another man and you say, okay, and she's telling you she's not cheating, and she's actually chatting with another man on Facebook, and they're talking about, I love you, I love your nose, I love your bum bum, I love everything. With that, will you agree? You are cheating. And that's a form of abuse. That's a form of abuse. Nigerians, they know how to abuse their wives, and the wife know how to abuse their husband, and they will say, I'm not cheating. That's cyber cheating. That's emotional cheating right there. You don't have to sleep with somebody, you imagine it in your head. Do you know how many men that they'll be having sex with their wife and they cut off the head of the wife and put the head of their girlfriend down there? And they say, oh, I don't cheat. It is because they have disconnected with their wife. They have disconnected with their wife. They don't even have anything going on with their wife anymore. So when they are having sexual relationship with their wife, they put the head of their girlfriend. They put the head of their girlfriend there. That's cyber cheating. Okay? That's the stuff. That's the stuff right there. That's an abuse. That's an abuse right there. That's an abuse right. Sexual abuse is a lot. Do you know how many men will force their wife to engage in anal sex? That's an abuse. The woman don't want to do it. And later in the future, the woman will start wearing diaper. She will sit down in the car. It will be hearing smell. What is the problem? The one he did in Johnny. She will not start wearing diaper, wearing pampers. You know what? You are the one that caused it. The woman didn't agree to it, and then at the end of the day, you are actually forcing her to do whatever she don't want to do. That's sexual abuse. When you say, is either you do it or you get out of my house. Is either you agree to do it or you get out of my house. I'm not going to marry you anymore. I don't know where Nigerians are actually acting. I don't know where they get all these things from. I don't know where they get it from. You come and listen to stories, you will be dazed. It's because you don't listen to stories. I listen to stories like every day of my life. People tell me unbelievable stories. Like there was a program I did one time. I said there's nothing like unbelievable. You know, people say unbelievable. There is nothing called unbelievable. I believe all things now. I believe all things now. I believe all things now. There is nothing we say unbelievable. Everything is believable now. You see all manners of things happening in this world. This world is now wicked world, man. Wicked world. I will just do things anyhow. For you to just say, okay, my wife, we want to do threesome. I'm bringing my wife, my friend home. Who kind of man does that? When you are not a white American, you are not a swinger. You are bringing your friend home to come and have threesome with your wife? Come on, man. Or you're bringing your girlfriend home to come and have threesome with your husband. What kind of life is that? That's not the tradition. That's not who we are. That's not who we are in Africa. We didn't grow up like that. Our parents didn't teach us that. It's one man to one wife. Where are you getting all of this kind of stupid stuff from? And you say, oh, I'm not abusive. I'm not abusive. You are 24/7. You are super abusive. Super abusive. We do all manners of things. You know, you take the power away from your wife. How can you take your wife's salary away? She doesn't have the access to the account. That's abuse. That's abuse. All right? You take away her power as a person. She doesn't have that connection. She doesn't have access to the bank account. She cannot spend money without you. She doesn't have allowance that she gets every month. She doesn't have a credit card, no debit card in her hand. If anything happens to her, she has to call you. You're going to be the one to give her $10, $20. That's an abuse. That's an abuse. And even some women do it too. They collect their husband's salary. And they give their husband $20 every week. $20 per week. That's what the husband will get. That's an abuse. All because you want to save money. And many of those men, they don't even save the money. They go and give it to their girlfriends all around the place. They know how to buy clothes for their girlfriend, buy shoes for their girlfriends. But for their wives, nothing. That's an abuse. Do you know it's an abuse when you insult your wife's parent? When you're saying your wife's parent, they're idiots? That's an abuse. They can't come to your house. That's an abuse. You can't talk to your parent. That's an abuse. You can't talk to your sisters and brother. You are overusing your power. When you are overusing your power, is an abuse. What power? What power here? It's an abuse. When you start withdrawing sex in a home, that's an abuse also. It's an abuse. You withdraw sex. Oh, I'm not going to come to your bedroom. I am not going to do anything with you. That's an abuse also. It's an abuse. Is for real. For real. For real. Any man who is preventing the wife from furthering her education is an abusive man. Any man who is not interested in the prosperity of the wife is an abusive man. Any man who is a stumbling block to the prosperity of the wife is an abusive man. And likewise, any woman who is a stumbling block along the path of the prosperity of the husband is an abusive woman. You are abusive towards your husband if you prevent him from getting the goals. If you are preventing him from having happiness to do what he's doing, to be able to get the whole stuff done, you are abusive. You are abusive. Any man that is jealous of the prosperity of the wife is an abusive man. Any man that is intimidated by the success of the wife is an abusive man. You are abusive. If you want me to keep on breaking it down to you, I'll break it down to you. Don't tell me you are not abusive. You are. You are abusive. Any man preventing the wife from serving God is an abusive man. You prevent your wife from serving God, you are abusive. I'm not kidding. Any man preventing the wife from talking to the parents is an abusive man. You are preventing your wife from talking to her friends. You are abusive. You are preventing your wife from actually talking to her sisters and her brother. You are abusive. If you are preventing your wife from actually having her own account, spending money, enjoying what she's doing, you are abusive. You are the one collecting the money, controlling money, spending it the way you like it. The woman don't have any power over that money. You are abusive man. You are abusive man. You are power drunk. Any woman who does that too is abusive. I'm telling you. So many things. And you say, I'm not abusive, I'm not abusive. You are abusive. You are. As a matter of fact, every one of us are abusive. Every one of us. It's just the level is different. That every one of us, we have to go back to the drawing table and go and think twice. And check out our life. What exactly am I doing that is not right? How am I being abusive in this relationship? How can I make my life more better? As a man, as a woman. For real. This is not the time for us to actually be doing competition and say, okay, it is them, it is us, it is them, it is us. No. It's time for us to sit down together and look at it. What are we doing that is not right? What exactly am I doing that is not right? Okay, but because I'm angry, I am angry. He has done something crazy like 15 years ago, and then I'm going to show him pepper. That's an abuse too. That's an abuse. Abuse. For real. The Bible said don't be annoyed. The Bible didn't say don't get mad. You can get mad, but don't stay too long on it. It becomes an abuse when you stay too long on it. And he's not the only one suffering, you're suffering too. She's not the only one suffering, you're suffering too. You're messing up the relationship by yourselves. I'm not kidding. So many things. So I believe London, you're getting ready. You're getting ready for Pastor Shola. I'm coming next month. Next month, I'm going to be in London next month. We're talking about July 28th. I'm going to be in London. And then from August the 2nd all the way through, I'm going to be in Nigeria. From one place to another place, from one place to another place, everywhere. I'm going to be all over. All over. All over. And for you people who live in New York City, you stop by the lighthouse. Stop by the lighthouse. Come and say hi to us one of these days. You can come on a Thursday. If you already have a church, but you want to come on a Thursday to come and fellowship there, to listen to the word of God, come over. 7 o'clock in the evening. Come to the lighthouse. Come to the lighthouse. On Sunday, 10 o'clock. Come to the lighthouse. Come and visit us. It's a church of the happy people. The church where everybody is happy. A church where God is answering prayers. Okay? Oh.
Ọpẹ́ olóore àdáàdásọ, ọpẹ́ olóore àdúrérè ọrẹ, lórí ilé mi àti lórí ẹbí mi o. Bàbá o, ọ̀rọ̀ mi jọpẹ́ lọ.
daṣọ borí. Ajagun má fi ti bọ́ ṣe. Bàmúbámú ojú ọrùn ò ṣe é gbámú. Ìgbìlìkì àwòrán bí ẹsẹ̀ ìlẹ̀kẹ̀. Mo rọ́wọ́ rẹ lórí mi. Èmi rọ́wọ́ rẹ lórí iṣẹ́ mi. Mo rọ́wọ́ rẹ lórí mi. Èmi rọ́wọ́ rẹ lórí ayé mi. Ohun tí ṣe níre ni kò má ṣe lọ. Bàbá o, dákun má ṣe bínú. Oore rẹ o. Èmi máa mọ̀ pé wá. Èmi mọ̀ pé wá o. Ọpẹ́ olóore àdáadáa tán o. Ọpẹ́ olóore àdúrérè ọrẹ. Lórí ẹbí mi o. Bàbá o, ọ̀rọ̀ mi jọpẹ́ lọ. Tipẹ́tipẹ́ lọ sí ìbáyọ̀ mi. Ambassador, orí ọmọ ti lọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀kẹ́, ìbáyọ̀ mi wọ́n lọ kọrí ọmọ ti lọ. Mi kì í ṣalágorí. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi ló pọ́n wọn lórí. Mi kì í ṣalágorí. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi ló pọ́n wọn lórí. Ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ anointing. Anointing ló gbé mi ró. Ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ anointing. Anointing ló gbé mi ró. You better be dancing, man. Èmi máa mọ̀ pé wá. Bàbá o. Èmi mọ̀ pé wá o. Ọpẹ́ olóore àdáadáa tán o. Ọpẹ́ olóore àdúrérè ọrẹ. Lórí ẹbí mi o. Bàbá o, ọ̀rọ̀ mi jọ pẹ̀lú. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ ẹ̀mí dà. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ ẹ̀mí.
Ọba ìyanu tó wà lérè.
Ẹ̀yin ọmọ ìjọ mímọ́ dà. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ ìjọ mímọ́. Ọmọ ẹ̀mí. Adọ́nà. Olúwa, ọpẹ́ ni fún ọ. Fún oore ọpẹ́ tó fi fún wa. Olúwa pẹ̀lú rẹ̀ lókè. Sọ́ndẹ̀ rí ó ti já sọ́pẹ́. Àwọn dà. Àwọn dà.
Bàbá ti
sọ́ndẹ̀ rí ó ti já sọ́pẹ́ o. Bàbá ti sọ́ndẹ̀ rí ó ti já sọ́pẹ́. Gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ pátá tó ń dùn wá lọ́kàn. Gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ pátá tó ń bà wá lọ́kàn. Ó ti sọ́ndẹ̀ rí ó ti já sí. Ó ti sọ́ndẹ̀ rí ó ti já sọ́wọ́.
Ó ti sọ́ndẹ̀ rí ó ti já sọ́lá. Bàbá ti
sọ́ndẹ̀ rí ó ti já sọ́pẹ́. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi.
Olúborí o.
Ajáborí o ṣe. Àwọn dà. Àwọn ọ̀tá mi dà.
Ẹ ṣe Ọlọ́run.
You dey eat Mexican. Ó ti já sọ.
Bàbá ti sọ́ndẹ̀ rí
Ó ti já sọ. Gbogbo rí ó ti já sọ. Bàbá ti sọ́ndẹ̀ rí ó ti já sọ.
Bàbá ti sọ́ndẹ̀ rí ó ti já sọ́lá.
Bàbá ti sọ́ndẹ̀ rí ó ti já sọ́lá. Gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ pátá tó ń Gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ pátá tó ń bà wá lọ́kàn jẹ́. Ó ti sọ́ndẹ̀ rí ó ti dá sí. Ó ti sọ́ndẹ̀ rí ó ti já sówó. Ó ti sọ́ndẹ̀ rí ó ti já sọ́lá. Oyè níkẹ́. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi tó pẹ́ jọ, ó jọ pẹ́ lọ. Sọ́lẹ̀.
Àbẹ̀bí fọ̀rọ̀ mi
tó pẹ́, ó sọ pé ó jọ pẹ́ lọ yé. Ó jọ pẹ́ lọ.
Ó sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ó jọ pẹ́ lọ. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi tó pẹ́, ó jọ pẹ́ lọ.
Ó sọ fọ́rọ̀ mi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ó jọ pẹ́ lọ. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi tó pẹ́, ó jọ pẹ́ lọ.
Àbẹ̀bí fọ̀rọ̀ mi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ó sọ
Ó pé ó jọ pẹ́ lọ yé.
Ó pápá ó ṣe déédéé.
Ẹsẹ̀ mi ó ṣe é gbé. jọ pẹ́ lọ.
Ojú tí bàbá mi kú bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Ọ̀rọ̀ mi tó pẹ́.
Ó jọ pẹ́ lọ. Ẹni tí bàbá mi kú mi bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Mo fi ń jata. Ẹ kò wọlé. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi tó pẹ́.
Ó sọ pé
Ó jọ pẹ́ lọ. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi tó pẹ́.
mo sọ pọ́rọ̀ mi
Tó pẹ́. Ó jọ pẹ́ lọ. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi
ó sọ pé àtẹ̀yìnbọ̀rọ̀ mi sọ pé ó sọ pé
tó jọ pẹ́ lọ yé. Yéè. Mo láìkì ìgbádùn bàjẹ́. Mo láìkì ìgbádùn sọ́nù. Sọ́yà. Bàbá mi lókè ẹ ṣeun. Bàbá ò ṣe ọlọ́pàá. Ọba ò ṣe olúwa ò ṣe. Ọba ńlá arúgbó ọjọ́. Ọba mùgbánú. Tí dánilá ọba bí rẹ̀ ò sí láyé Elédùmarè. Sọ́lẹ̀. Elédùmarè bàbá mi lókè ó ṣeun. Elédùmarè ẹ ṣeun.
ọwọ́ mẹ́wọ́n mo ní.
Yóò wà ní sáyọ̀ olórí o. Tí bàbá fi dá mi sí tó bẹ̀ tún bá tún dá mọ́ sí. Oh my God. Mo like ìbádùn. Ìsá olórí o.
Tí bàbá ti dá mi sí tó dẹ̀
Ẹ̀sùn wá tún dá mọ́ sí.
lẹ́nu bá mọ̀
Dúró. Mo pẹ́ dá.
lẹ́nu bá mọ̀
Mo dúró. Mo pẹ́ dá. Adona. Bàbá mi lókè ẹ ṣeun. Olúwa ò ṣe. Bàbá ò ṣe. Olúwa ò ṣe. Olúyè ọlá arúgbó ọjọ́. Ọgbàmùgbàmù tí gbẹ̀mí là ọba bí rẹ̀ ò sí láyé Elédùmarè.
ó jẹ́ sọ́wọ́ bàbá
Bàbá mi lókè kì í gbowó.
ó jẹ́ sẹ́wọ́
We are coming to Maryland.
pẹ́ tí mo fi fi.
Thanksgiving ceremony of Mr. Májẹ̀sọ́.
Bàbá tó lé
Ikú jìnnà láyé ní
bàbá tó sáré ayọ̀.
sọ́nà mi o.
Ohun tẹ́mi
Ó rò pé ó ṣòro ṣe o.
bàbá bá mi ṣe o.
Láì gbowó.
Tí ó bá jíire tí ó bá lọ.
Adonai. Global activity. À ń bọ̀ mẹ́yẹn.
Sáyẹ̀nsì omi ní potent.
Thank you.
Ó lé ikú jìnnà.
Á sí èmi
Bàbá sáré ìdókò oníṣẹ́.
sọ́nà mi o.
Ó lé
Ikú
àìsàn
jìnnà sílé mi. Bàbá tayé ayé sọ́nà mi o.
Bàbá tó lé ikú jìnnà.
Sílé mi.
Bàbá tó tari ayọ̀.
Sọ́nà mi o.
Ohun tẹ́mi
Kẹ́mi lè rò pé aṣòro ṣe o.
bàbá bá mi ṣe o.
Láì gbowó. All right guys, thank you.
Mo fi
Irọ́. Jẹ́ káwọn ẹ̀ máa lọ, jẹ́ káwọn máa lọ. If you need the CD, call me. I'll send the CD to you. This is Yinka Adonai. This is Yinka Adonai. You know what I'm saying? I've been playing his songs now for some time. I just love this guy. Very original. All right, very, very original. All right. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for watching my show. I will see you guys later. By tomorrow, by God's grace. A lot of people want to join the Singles Konnect. Feel free to do so. The Singles Konnect for the professional is coming. It's going to be strictly by registration. You can't be on that page if you are not registered. All right. It's for people that are educated, people that are professionals in their fields. All right. It's coming. You're going to see it very soon by God's grace. If you want to buy a ticket from a London event, go on my page. You're going to see a video there. Underneath the video, you're going to see the link to be able to purchase your ticket. We don't have so many seats, very limited seats. Hurry up right now. Go and get your ticket, and the Lord will be with you. Yay! Ẹgbẹ́ náà wá tẹ́ bá ti bá wá ó kẹ́ wá wá di sẹ́ o. bá tún pa wá o.
ẹ wá wà ní sá o.
ẹni tí ó mọ̀
bóyá mọ̀.
ọlọ́gbẹ́ ló wà.
tó bá tún pa wá o.
ẹni tí ó mọ̀
bóyá mọ̀.
Yé, sọ́lẹ̀.
làdìsá ọlọ́gbẹ́ ló wà.
tó bá tún pa wá.
ẹ máa dùjọ́ fún mi.
Mi o. Yé.
Àdìsá olórí o.
ẹ máa dùjọ́
Ẹ náà
lẹ́jọ́.
bẹ̀rẹ̀.
ẹ máa dùjọ́ fún mi o.
Àdìsá olórí o.
nítorí pé àwa là ń kọ́.
Tẹ́nìkan ò kọ́.
Sọ́lẹ̀. Àwa la ń pèdè
ṣé báwa là ń
pé
Tẹ́nìkan ò pé.
àwa là ń lùlù.
Tẹ́nìkan ò lù.
yé.
Ṣé báwa là ń
pèdè.
tẹ́nìkan ò pé.
ó ẹ̀rù àdìsá
Àti ẹgbẹ́ àjọ̀nà.
Yé. Gbìngbìngbìngbìngbìn.
ẹ wá wá àdìsá o.
Àti ẹgbẹ́ àjọ̀nà.
ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ jó.
Yeah.
èyí tèmi ẹyọ ní kánsá.
Ẹyọ ní skéské.
Ẹ̀yà bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbẹ́jọ́ lọ. Ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ jó.
ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ jó.
Ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ jó. Àdìsá bá ti ń gbèdé. Ẹ̀yà bẹ̀rẹ̀ jó.
Every Yahoo ṣe jó.
ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ jó.
Every.
ẹ kẹ̀yìn jó. ẹyọ ní jó.
Irọ́ lẹ́ba. Sọ́lẹ̀.
ẹbí yahoo ṣe jó.
Every Yahoo ṣe.
àdìsá bá ti ń pèdè.
Ẹ̀yà bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbẹ́jọ́ lọ.
ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ jó. aládìsá bá
Láti ń pèdè.
aládìsá bá ti ń
Pèdè.
ẹ̀yin kò pẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ jíjó mi ó ti yára ẹ̀yin bèbí ẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ jíjó mi ó ti yára aládìsá bá ti ń pèdè.
Why you keep buying? Don't let me kill you guys. I have different CDs. The money out to 4,000. I have over 4,000 CDs, man. I just bring them out one by one just to play them. I love music. Music is my thing. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching the episode. I'll see you guys later tomorrow. Love you.